friends. I'm your pal Kelly Zemnikas, and welcome to episode number 65. Is that right? Yeah, we're at 65 of It'll Be Fine. We're still socially distant, still a baking food chat show, and I'm so glad you're here today. I've always got stuff on the fridge. I don't know if you notice there's a new card here. You know? Let's see. Let's see who it's from. Oh, lucky! It's from our guest today. He sent me a postcard. Gary Hughes. Ta-da! Now, Gary is a fantastic artist, storyteller, comedian. He does all the creative things, and he'll make your coffee if you know what coffee shop he works at. But he is based out of San Francisco. A lot is happening in California right now, and states on the West Coast, and now provinces on the West Coast of Canada. This episode was shot a couple of weeks ago, so we don't get into that. But I definitely send my love out to everybody on the West Coast who is affected. I'm seeing the photos. The color of the sky it's insane. So I send you guys love, a lot of love. And you know what? Today's chat is awesome because we shot it late at night. Well, late at night for me. It was midnight here, 9 p.m. for Gary. And we both have hospitality industry experience. And we just let off some steam in this episode. And this was fun. This was worthy of a postcard, for sure. So I'm so glad that Gary is joining me today. You're going to enjoy this chat. It's really fun. It's really fun. It's like servers just letting loose, which was great. And on today's show, we are offering some love, offering some attention to the Toronto Humane Society. If you can support them, info is in the show description. Please do. Please do. Guys, you've got Kelly, you've got Gary. We're getting a little saucy. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Recorded, but you edited it.
Oh, it's magic. I know, it makes no sense. Do you want to go get a snack or a drink, or
No, I'm good.
you're good? All righty.
We're in the mood right now, but go ahead.
Oh God. I just got back from like, I'm just in the door from a set. Just in the door. And like I was at an outdoor show, which was amazing. But I took a moment to like look at my phone while the last guy was up there.
Yeah.
And I heard the news about Chadwick Boseman, and
Yeah.
fuck.
Crazy.
Cancer sucks.
I ain't fucking with 2020, bro. My homie was like, if we survive 2020, like we're the chosen ones. I ain't fucking with 2020.
I will not argue with that. I feel like those of us who can see the end of this, we got to put good light into the world or something. I don't know. I was, and the fucking wildest thing about being at the show and checking my phone, the guy was closing the show with talking about death and reflecting on how long we have here. And I'm looking at my phone, and this guy was 43, like he's a year older than me. Oh man, it's yeah, it sucks. I
know.
Huh.
I thought you were 43 for some reason. My bad.
You thought I was older?
Nah, I thought we talked about it. I thought you said 43, but I was wrong.
I will be in April 3rd,
Hey.
if anybody wants to send gifts. Yeah.
I feel that. April 25th, if anybody wants to send hate mail to me, I read all the hate mail, so just holler at me, Gary Hughes, for sure.
Yeah, maybe not. When you're able,
to come in.
yeah, when you're able to get into the kitchen, what do you like making? Like, what is your, or are you more of a takeout guy? Do you cook much?
We're trying to get to the food.
Just get some food questions. Yeah.
I mean, lately I have not. Like, if you look at my account statement and you press the dine and out button, the category, it's like it's bad. Like even within like last month alone, I spent like probably $600 on
Dude.
takeout food. Like you can add up the shit. You'd be like, you just be like boom, 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 50, 50, 50, 50. I'm like,
What?
I stopped. I didn't even count it up correctly because I don't want to hurt my feelings. I'm in denial.
Oh
But
my gosh.
I try to cook a little bit because I have a Costco card. I don't know if you guys have that in Canada.
We've got Costco. Yeah, my family, they all have Costco cards. That place is like
Yeah,
Disneyland.
it's crazy. And I'm one person. I'm not eating for a family, right? So my Costco shit be like, I got hella Dove soaps over there. I got 12 Dove soaps, so I don't plan on buying soaps anytime soon. I got 6 toothpaste tubes.
Yeah.
No need for toothpaste, 8 deodorants. But I be getting burgers. Oh wait. Oh, I
Oh,
already ate that meat. Never mind, I ate that meat. I was like, I got some chicken ground. No, I
no,
don't.
no. Do you
I ate
are you the kind of guy when you go to a Costco, you hit all the sample counters? Do you do that?
no samples out there during COVID.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
at least not
that's
out
right.
here. There's no samples out there. Yeah,
Well,
I got the card this year.
before times, in before times, were
I
you
got it
doing
this year.
samples? Yeah.
I got the card this year. I got the card in March or something.
Oh,
So I got it after COVID. So
so you, yeah.
I
I
never had that
freaking,
privilege. I heard about it though.
yeah. That is my favorite part of grocery shopping is when there is the sample counter and I can
Oh
just,
yeah,
I love that. You just keep
yeah.
circling back, maybe wear a hat, a mustache, pretend you're a different person.
There you go. I like yeah. We used to even at a regular grocery store. What's the like that free pour section where it's like loose granola, you gotta get a bag and weigh it
Yes.
yourself, or they have like caramel candies. I used
Yes.
to eat the little caramel candies around the store until somebody really told me I had to
Yeah.
pay for them. I was like, whoa, you tripping. This y'all was stealing. So I stopped eating them. I used to eat the motherfuckers every time I went there. Ooh, it take hella of them. Like
That's
I used
funny.
to take hella. I never know. I didn't know. I swear I didn't know it was stealing. Really.
What I was going to say,
Talk to
not
me.
that you need to make it, but I could casually suggest it to the viewers at home watching.
Of course you can.
If you've got pizza and you've got cheese, make a grilled cheese sandwich using the pizza. Boom.
With pizza?
Yeah.
Or if you have pizza crust?
If you've got slices of pizza, pretend
Oh,
that's the
got you.
bread, put the cheese in the middle. You're welcome.
Oh, but doesn't cheese already come with the pizza?
Just more cheese, baby. Unless you're lactose
Oh,
intolerant, I do not see that as a problem.
well,
It's good.
the person I'm dating is vegan, so they got nutritional yeast, which
Well,
is not good to me. I don't like the flavor or cashew cheese. So
I worked at a vegan bakery for 2 years.
yikes.
I don't have anything against, no. The fact is there's numerous ways to make things and make foods, but there's some stuff about vegan products that don't work in my stomach. Just doesn't feel good. I don't know if it's the stuff that they throw in to make it taste like this, and it throws me off. I don't feel good with, like stuff with xanthan gum and stuff,
I feel you. I
you
feel
know.
like I call it it's trying to trick my taste bugs. My taste bugs been running for a minute, been doing this for a minute, and they know what it is. They know what's what. So like
Yeah.
yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that's crazy.
totally.
I mean, yeah, I don't know what I'm like. Yeah, I take whole pieces now. And I'm trying to get a little healthy, but I was gonna run tonight, and I haven't been jogging lately, and I need to run. I need to reserve. I need to like really burn off energy, not reserve energy. I misspoke last time. It was reserve my anger because I was about to just flip out, but I
Yeah.
need to burn energy. So hopefully I'm a jog tonight. And if the jog is like no less than no more than 20 minutes. It's a simple jog.
That's that's fine.
Or maybe
That'll
I'm
work
just
up.
that fast. I'm that fast. Should I jog
I
that fast?
I like the idea of doing breakfast for dinner. I always love that, mixing it up, having dessert before your main course, We're adults. You can do that. You can have breakfast for dinner.
No, for sure, for sure. You know what
Yeah,
I need?
it's
I
the
need
best.
a mixing bowl. My bowl is too small. I don't have a mixing bowl. I just have
That
like a
sounds
regular
sad.
bowl.
That sounds
Yeah.
sad. My bowl is
So for
too
me to make
small.
the oh yeah, story of my life, man. Women hate when your bowl is small. They don't want to like when your bowl is small and your bank account is small. And,
That's the beginnings of a country song, I think.
when you after that hearing that song, after hearing that music, yeah, when your
Yeah,
bowl is
when your bowl is
small
small.
and you got shrinking balls. Take Cialis. It's a new Cialis commercial.
Now you work at a coffee shop. Do you upsell stuff or
Nope.
no?
I just had my review the other day. He was like, "You need to engage with customers more." I was like, "Man, fuck them customers." He was like, "Yeah, I was just telling people. I was like, I was like, yo, I trust mankind. So I have so much faith in mankind. I like that. I know I assume they know what they want when they come in. I'm not gonna play no mental tricks on them. My
Really?
manager, he'd be like this small coffee. They'd be like, let me get small coffee. Small coffee. You want a muffin or a breakfast sandwich? He always put the
Yeah,
question like, you want a muffin or a breakfast sandwich or a sandwich? No, okay. You want
absolutely.
beans, some coffee beans, or you? And I'm like, I don't want. Don't. I'm like, stop playing with these people,
Oh my gosh.
because because they tried to. This is why I don't upsell. I don't upsell because I just don't want to put in that work. Right, very
That's
lazy.
fair. Yeah.
And these coffee spots, they try to make it seem like it's like a mom and pop shop. It's like, yo, could you cover the shift for me? Come on,
Yeah.
come on, help the team out. Help the
Yeah.
team out. But
Mhm.
these are multi-billion-dollar. These are they're owned by a place that owns not Krispy Kremes. They
Ooh.
own Dunkin' Donuts. It's like a conglomerate that owns
Oh,
all these different companies. Like we're one of those places they own. But don't
gotcha.
try to make me feel like it's an individual team thing when it's a multi-billion-dollar company that I don't make or break the place whether I'm there or not. They're fine without
Right.
me.
Yeah.
So I'm not putting in no extra effort. So anyway, long story short, now I don't upsell a damn thing. Matter of fact, I downsell. I try to downsell because I'm barn. So if they like, let me get a Daviva or a Frappuccino, stuff I gotta
Yeah.
blend. I'm like, you sure you want just a coffee, maybe a water? Maybe you out thinking.
Are you
Thinking
sure
too
you want to
much.
be here? Are you sure?
Actually, get out. Get out right now. Like I don't think they tip over there. Or
I
something. Or the
agree.
city pays the gratuity or something like that. I
Yeah.
don't know.
No, I totally agree. There's certain tourists that I will deal with at a restaurant who will come in and you automatically know no tipping is going to happen because they're not used to it and they don't know to do it, which is fine. But it's a fucking pain in the ass when they order like $80 worth of stuff. You cater to them and they're like, bye.
$200 bills I didn't have, and they're so needy. They so needy. That would sound like I'm
It's
being
so
racist
true.
right now, but these people be not just them, bro, but I'm talking about those type of people at restaurants.
Yeah.
They're just so needy. They don't plan on tipping,
Yeah.
and they're like, what is in here? What is in this? And they want something with no meat in it, but they want cheesecake. I worked at a cheesecake factory. They want cheesecake, but then they don't even know like. They order a cheesecake that has beef gelatin in it. Guess what? That's meat.
Yeah.
they don't even be knowing it. It's like I guess what you don't know won't hurt you. Mm-hmm. What you don't know won't hurt you.
Oh, and as people's diets kind of morph and people try, certain like maybe do the keto diet or maybe they want to go vegan for a bit or this or that. It always amuses me when folks come in with this list of things that they can't have. And then you explain to them that the kitchen is full of that. And they're like, I'll be fine. Don't put that pressure on me, buddy. Don't. I'm not your next of kin. It's
Real shit. All that gluten allergy, that shit's a hoax.
Well,
I almost killed a kid one time. They said I almost killed a kid. I gave him I asked for food runner, and I grabbed the wrong pasta and I put it down. But the server brought it right back. He's like, "This is not the gluten free. You almost killed my kid." I was like,
"Oh no,
man, he fooling y'all. That's not a real allergy,
dude. It's a
10
thing.
years ago, that
it's
wasn't
a
real.
Thing. It's a thing.
That was not real growing up. Did you? Wait, hold on.
Well, the same thing with peanut allergies.
Comedian.
Same thing with peanut allergies.
That was real. That was real.
No, it's real, but like that was never a thing when I was growing up in the 80s. Never heard of someone complaining of a peanut allergy. I never did.
I think because you were in the 80s. And I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like telephone, like you weren't able to like access or hear about it from other people because
that's true.
Communication, unless you had hella Dixie cup connections. Hello.
I love that job. I loved and loathed at the same time. I have to say, because I was the only female there, male run joint, and like I get the customers. I remember this one guy specifically. Every time he'd come in to order, he would just look at my boobs. He'd put in his order to my chest and then look up at the owner and be like, "How's it going, man?" And
it's like, throw some D's on that bit. Just bought a Cadillac. Get some pancakes with them big old plates.
No D's, B's at most. B's. But yeah.
Above average.
Customers can be weird, man.
All right, everybody. I want to talk about your boob size. My bad. Customers can be weird. I agree.
Customers can be weird. What is the strangest customer service experience you've had that you can say in public?
Strange.
Like, has there been a weird interaction?
I say all that shit. I'm gonna fuck about any of them. I've had many weird actions. Somebody got mad at me earlier today. I mean, she just got upset at me, but I was like,
"Oh, what happened?"
She tried to have like it wasn't weird though. She tried to have like a mother feel to me. Well, she comes in. First of all, people come in and they feel entitled. And that's the weird thing about customer service.
Yes.
Is that you're not entitled, and you're in the consumer world, and waiting is just part of it because consumer world you got to deal with.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But this lady came in. She's always comes in, gets her half-calf coffee. He's like, "Yeah, half-calf coffee. Yeah, make sure it's very hot." He was like, "Huh? What'd you say?" He's like, "Make sure it's very hot. I like how it up." She's like, "Yeah, it's hot. You see steam coming from it." It was like, "All right, could you go over there, wait for the drink while I take the next customer? Then I'll make it a drink." And she just goes right next to the bar where you receive the drinks. Like put her like her personal cup there, just waiting there. And I gotta hand off a drink to somebody else. I was like, "Hey, you mind like stepping over to the side when I hand off this drink?" He's like, "You come and go here, you come and go here." I was like, "You'll be all right." She's like, "Excuse me?" I said, "You will be all right." It's like you thought I was like she's like, "I tip well and you deserve none of it." And I was like, "Yeah, whatever."
Wow.
Get out of here, lady.
Oh my gosh. I had a customer once tip me 10 cents.
I had a customer tip me a penny on like a Postmates.
No.
When I did.
No.
I'm not fucking with restaurant people no more.
Oh, there's been
I'm so nice to people now. My servers, I'm so nice because I see servers are emotionally broken. They cry in the back. It wasn't a day that somebody was crying in the back. I'm like, boy, y'all some stressed out motherfuckers. I'm not fucking with this.
I'm not gonna lie. My current restaurant job, I host, and there has been many a time where I have just wanted to bust tables so I could go to the back to the dish pit and cry. I'm not lying. Tears flow. Like
as a host.
As a host.
Ass is the host.
Oh, because people like I have my favorite, and I've found this in Toronto very difficult to do in my stand-up because I find when I poke fun at brunch patrons, it's like, whoa, you can't joke about that. You can't touch my brunch. They're very
Right.
precious about it.
How about it?
You know, but
Talk
like
about
you get senior citizens especially love to play the I'm old card. I don't care that you're old. That's great. Amazing. You can't skip ahead of the 10 people in the reservation line. Can't do it. I can offer you a chair. There's a bench outside. Yeah, but I'm old. Well, I'm single. Life isn't perfect, you know? It's like, it's like, we can't worse. Or when I get the families of like, my child's hungry and sick. Well, why go home?
Yeah, you got some bread or banana or something I could give to them?
Have you heard of cheese? Bananas? They're amazing. You know, pack snacks, people. Pack snacks.
Not my fault. The worst what I did is I was just like, so you got the table, right? It's like, okay, table 46, this family. Hey, you Sonya? Okay, you go over there and somebody already sitting there because they just moved tables without telling anybody. So you got to go back like, hold on, sorry, stay right here. Wait one second. Hey, this person's at this table, so can I put a message?
Oh, okay, I hate this. Right, let me
put, these motherfuckers, or you sit somebody down and they don't like
I call them
not a booth. Oh, can I go over there?
Dude,
get out this motherfucker.
You know what I call them? I call them the Goldilocks table. Because they're trying to find the chair that fits right. There's a reason why I sat you there, motherfucker. Jesus. Oh my God.
Bro, it's packed, bro. I'm like, yo, stop playing with me. And then they're on a table that's not even been bussed yet. It's like, it's plates all on that bitch. What about that one? Hold on, bro. Now you got, and the busser busy. You like, hold on, let me get your towel. He throw that bitch. You like, thanks, bro.
Oh, dude. Oh my God. Boy. Oh my God. There was one time I had a table that was sitting. They were at the front of the restaurant. Friends of theirs came in, put their name on the reservation list because the restaurant I work at is first come, first serve. If we can't seat you, I'll take your name and number. And what they did, those sneaky buggers, is they sat at they shared the empty chair that was at the table, hung there the entire fucking time. The table got bussed. They just moved in. So they skipped ahead of like 5 people the entire time.
Don't know.
Oh,
entire put the order in. You'd be like, all right,
exactly.
All that shit. I'm kick them out.
And I'm not a good host in this way because I have no poker face. And for a brunch restaurant, this is not a good thing. I realize this. But I was giving them a cut eye because they were right in front of my host stand. I'm like, you fucking asshole.
I had to kick your ass. Yeah, you.
I hate it. Be nice to your servers is what we're saying.
Real shit, bro. The restaurant, if you ain't been in the restaurant business, people put their bare hands all over your food, believe it or not. Niggas be having their bare hands all over your food. Especially if you like. It's
true. It's true. Like, don't piss off your server. You're on very thin ground when you make us angry.
Motherfucker ate a whole pork chop. Talking about it was uncooked. He was like, but it's nothing but a bone. And my manager had to he comped the whole bill. He comped that part off. I was like, these motherfuckers. I hate these people.
Oh, this brings up something to mind. So the restaurant I work at, which for my own safety remains nameless on this series, but we've been featured a couple of times on the Food Network, on the Canadian version of the Food Network.
Oh, shit. Okay,
yeah,
major.
So we do this thing where we switch our menu given the season. We'll take things off, we'll add things on. A customer came in having seen a repeat of the Food Network show that we were on and was devastated. This was a grown woman, I'd say in her 50s. She was devastated. Item A was not available because it was a repeat. We're offering item B. She wasn't, but I've driven all this way. It's like, well, you could have called us, but that's okay. No sweat. But and I'm gonna have to talk to my husband. And then she leaves. They come back in. We're gonna stay. We're going to stay. So we take them to a table. She finishes the item B. She orders item B. This is not what she wanted. She calls the manager over. So, do I have to pay for this because I came in wanting item A? Like, sorry, what? You ate it.
Bruh. Oh my gosh, bro. I can't.
Do I have to pay for this? Yes. Yes, you did. But despite the number of moments I have of, quoting people a wait time of like 45 minutes, the restaurant I'm at, we're very small. We get very busy. People have waited 2 hours for a table, which blows my mind.
Yeah.
But like, I'll give these quote times and I write down the time you come in. So like 12:35, I told Gary it's 40 minutes. Then Gary walks back in 5 minutes later. Yeah, I'm just checking on my wait time. Well, I quoted you 45 minutes 5 minutes ago. So if we give that a think, you have 40 minutes left. And 9 times out of 10, someone will say to me, oh, you were being serious? Well, of course I am.
You're like, well, quote is not it's not accurate.
It's a guess, man. It's a guess. But like for the amount of stuff I get that way, I will say one of the last services I did before Toronto shut down, I had a woman just rip me a new one, and there was a woman and her, I'm gonna say 5-year-old son, 6, behind. And they came up and they were like, are you okay? Because sometimes people do care and they want to know if I'm okay. And I appreciate that. I was like, I'm all right. I'm all right. When they came back for their table, when I called them when their table was ready, her son presented me with a bouquet of daisies. They had bought flowers for me because that was one of the last services I had.
I'm fucking with Canada big time.
That happens very rarely. But that made my world. And it ended up being one of the last services I ended up working. So
that's amazing, man.
Yeah.
I've never worked a doubles, but at restaurants. And I would work a double at the host shift.
Yeah.
And it would be chaotic. It'd be like yelling all that at the front. And I was taking people to their table and they're like, wow, you're so calm doing all this. But I was like in a different high. I don't have really crazy anxiety. And I'm like if I'm late, and I'm in traffic, I realize there's nothing I can do. Yeah. And I'm like, well, the world is fine without me.
Yeah. Exactly.
So I was like in this whole high, like just being calm. And I was like, you're so calm. I was like, yeah, thanks. There's nothing I can do. Just take people to their tables.
Yeah. I miss some customers, but the experience of working a brunch host stand, I would love if everybody worked a bit of time in the service industry, because it is freaking wild how people talk to each other.
It is.
It really is.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't really go for the yelling, but the brunch part of my restaurant was it's people like they just want to have a cheesecake. I just want to have a slice of cheesecake and some coffee, and so they were cool. Or they go crazy with mimosas, like crazy. We get a lot of flight attendants too. We used to get a lot. I don't work there no more. I'm tripping, but they used to get a lot of flight attendants. So you'd be, anyway. Yeah, restaurant industry crazy. Hit me with some more questions. Let's go. Let's do it.
It is just.
It'll be fine.